Hi, I'm Robin William. We are on for Series 250. I'm going to explain web technology 5th experiment. This is my question. Here there are 5 questions. Are the write the function accept the longest word and BMA calculator and flower garden and weight inventor and coin flip and pizza order form. So these are my questions. I'm going to explain that my questions. So find the longest word of the given string. So now I'm going to give some words like Robin William. It will show which is the biggest string. So here Williams which is the longest word. So I'm going to give a weight body marks index. So here I'm going to give my weight. So which is means 70 and height 170. So calculate means we'll calculate and tell it's a model type and order weight. So cursed. Okay, here's my flower type. So number of course I'm giving 4 and here I'm giving 3. So it will show you that flower bed, so 4 rows and 3 columns. So and my fourth one converter, so doing convert kilogram to lb. So if I give 15 minutes it will convert to lb. So if I give I can go to lb to kb also. So in that I'm giving, so if I give 100, if it will show you that kilogram weight. So next is my flip flop. So it is my head, so heads tail total and heads how many time heads, and if it's tail games means how many times it counting how much it came. Then my fifth is pizzas, number of pizzas which come. If you small pizza of 1 and medium pizzas 1, largest pizzas no. So tip 15% calculate order. So this is my order. Okay, I'm going to explain how to do that experiment with coding. So this is my coding. So here I'm using heading tag. In the head tag I'm using a link. So in that link related style sheet using a lab5 css, and here I'm using a style sheet called news.css. So in that div, in the body tag I'm using a div class navigation I'm using. So in the navigation that's ghost 1, ghost 2, ghost 2, ghost 3 and ghost 4 and ghost 5, ghost 6 is my navigation bar. So in that div class container I'm using a find the longest. So in that first time we're going to find the longest word in the given string. So in that I'm going to do, so in the find longest word I'm the given to. So I'm using a label for x2. So in the style color white string, so input class form control idto type text1 text. So button class button on click fs lit is using a function. So it's a check and I will give the name as name check. So div class w1 and longest word in the given string is span id o1 span, and after that it's going to body mass index. So it will calculate my body mass. So the same only I'm giving. So in difference only here, I calculate body mass index. So give me weight and class form in the form control and id t2 and text. Here I'm using a height. So input class form control id t3 and text. So here button class button. I'm using a button tag. So button on click calculator using some functions of in calculate. So calculate. So in this w1, but here I'm using a style sheet called style sheet new cs and style sheet unit, and in that page 3 I am using a container. So it will tell that about that garden. So here I'm using the same link like style sheet new css and new lab.css. I'm using same navigation spurs are will be showing that, and that here I'm using div class container and hashtag flower bud. So number of I'm using a label, so it's a rows and input class form control idt4 types text and label columns and label. So input class form control idt5 type text. So button class button on click grow, it's using some function. So grow it will go that and so div id garden. So it's a garden. And then next I'm using a converter. So I'm using a kilogram to lb. So I'm using a converter. I'm using a hash2 html tag hash2. So in that input class form control type text and id data, select id form. So in the option id I'm using a kilogram, so it will show you that kg. In the option id is lb, so it will show you that lb. So select. So 2 selection id, so 2 means that two options, this is another form and one other form and another form. So selection id 2, so from these two from these two. So okay, so option ID I'm same only. So if when I click the button in the class, I'm using a button. On click convert is a function, so it will convert that function will be there. Then and page 5 is using a coin head or tail using. So div class coin is remaining as the same only of the before I saw you as I show you. So h1 head or tails. So image source and ID coin button ID flip on click flip function. So style color white. So head total means I'm using it as span ID number of heads style color and white. In tail total I'm using a span ID number of tails and the measure is that. And now my sixth question, I am using a remaining as same. I am using a container div class container, and I am using a pizza. So in that field set, I am using a legend. So pizza order form. Okay, in that I am using it of small pizzas for small pizzas. Input type text, ID small and value 0. In medium pizzas, input type text, ID medium and value 0. Here the largest pizzas are same only. So type 1 ID values are same. So in the tip, if you give the tip, I'm using a label, and in the label input type radio value 10 name tip and 10 percentage. Label input type radio value 15 name tip checked. Here I'm using a check to the column, so it is a 15. So it will default will be, that dot will be in that 15. So on that I'm using a 20 also. When I'm using a button, so button ID submit on click calculate some. I'm using some function, so calculate on. So field set cost of order, so span ID as price, and in using as JavaScript, so script Java script types in Java JavaScript. So function calculate when I click the function. So where s is equal to pass in document.get element by ID and small value into 100. So the small will be here and the value and into 100. So where am, so medium for medium, so pass in document headily, so medium a dot value and into 100 and dot large values, so pass in document dot element ID, so large values into 400. So where tips, so document query selector input names equal to tip. I am checked means it will default in that 15. So values, so value where sum is equal to s plus small plus medium plus large. So where tax is equal to sum plus sum into 9 divided by 100. If tip is equal to 10, where tips equal to tax plus tax into 10 divided by 100. In document.get element ID price and enter HTML tip. If it is not, else if tip is equal to 15, where tip is equal to taxed plus tax into 15 divided by 100. Document.get element by ID price in a HTML tip. So else where tip is equal to taxed plus tax into 20 divided by 100. Document.get element by ID price in a HTML tip. So this is my coding. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much.